Former NBA player Ines Kanter Freedom just declared for the 2027 WNBA draft. It's not a joke, and it's not a mistake. It's satire aimed squarely at the growing debate over who's allowed to compete in women's sports. Freedom submitted a formal letter entering the draft, saying if simply declaring one's identity is all that's required to compete, then he meets every requirement. Commentators quickly noted the comparison to Stephen Colbert's satirical 2008 presidential run, which was designed to spotlight problems with campaign finance and super PAC money. The key difference here, unlike untraceable political spending, there are currently no transgender athletes playing in the WNBA. That's confirmed directly in reporting on the story. Despite that, Fox News hosts embraced Freedom's move as validation of a broader point about protecting women's sports, tying it to Trump's executive order from earlier this year banning transgender athletes from competing in women's sports. Other conservative commentators piled on, with some jokingly declaring their own intent to enter the WNBA draft as well. The coverage escalated further around WNBA player Sophie Cunningham, who publicly said she believes young girls shouldn't have to compete against biological men in sports. After Cunningham took an elbow to the face during a game and a foul was called against her on replay review, conservative media framed the incident as retaliation tied to her comments, with Fox host Laura Ingraham devoting significant coverage to what she described as Cunningham being targeted for speaking out. Why has this become such an outsized story right now? Context matters here. This surge of attention is happening as Republicans head into a difficult midterm election cycle. Without a strong economic record to campaign on, inflation, healthcare costs, and foreign policy remain points of vulnerability for the party. Critics argue this mirrors the closing message of the 2024 campaign, which leaned heavily on ads targeting transgender issues in sports rather than economic policy. It's worth noting the underlying numbers complicating that political strategy. Reporting cited in this segment states that Americans have broadly faced rising costs since the start of this term, while Trump's personal net worth has reportedly tripled over the same period. Whether or not this particular fight resonates with voters heading into the midterms remains to be seen, but it's become a clear example of how cultural flashpoints, real or symbolic, continue to dominate political media cycles. If you want to follow how this story and others like it develop heading into the midterms, subscribe, because there's a lot more of this fight still to come.